Hey team, how are ya? Happy Friday. Want to reach out to you, give you some information both on the market and a little fact or fiction. And please do stay to the end. I do have a fun event that I want to let everybody know about that's coming up. But stick with me here because this is really, really important. Loan level price adjustments. You've seen it all over the internet. Biden is charging good credit borrowers more than low credit borrowers. It's going to be more expensive to buy a home. Let me kind of break down some of the fact or fiction. So, fact. FHFA is going to be adding loan level price adjustments. It was supposed to start on May 1st. It's now on loans delivered on August 1st, which means probably in mid-July they will be showing up on any of our locked loans because it does take time for those to be delivered to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. What is a loan level price adjustment? Basically, if you have a higher debt to income, or if you have a lower down payment or a higher priced loan, a riskier loan, they're going to add additional risk factors or price adjustments to those loans. Now, yes, if you have good credit, they are going to add a little bit of a higher loan level price adjustment at certain loan to values or debt to incomes and a bit less than on lower ones. Now, does that mean a lower credit score borrower gets a cheaper loan than a high credit score borrower? No, it does not. It just means that they're already going to be paying quite a bit more for either mortgage insurance or higher interest rate for their credit score. So this particular adjustment is not going to hurt them as much, but they still will, of course, have a more expensive loan. So make sure you understand that. Now, there's enough pushback on this whole thing that maybe it gets pushed back or they change it. I doubt it. Typically, what FHFA does is they put out this information. Everybody gets upset. They push it back. Everybody's super excited for a little bit, and then they just implement it. And it's a softer way for them to kind of land into some additional higher prices for homeowners. Now, is it Biden? Believe me, I'm all for kind of banging on a administration that seems to fail in so many things they do. Now, I will say Biden did appoint the new FHFA head, but Sandra Thompson was not necessarily making these decisions based on the president. It has to be confirmed as far as the FHFA president by the Senate, which happened back in 2021. So the administration appoints somebody. These decisions made by FHFA is kind of separate from what's going on at the very top. But anyway, also wanted to get you guys some information on fact versus fiction on the bond market. So has the bond market, have rates gotten way better? Well, no, it's been a rough little bit. We did get a bit of a bounce or some improvement this week. So rates have improved slightly over the last couple of days. We still are higher than we were about 10 days ago. There's obviously still a lot of fear for inflation in the marketplace. So that's been the big push for rates to not necessarily improve, and also had, about a week ago pushed up a little bit. So keep in mind, rates are still much better than they were in January. We're happy to kind of connect with any of your borrowers and explain to them what the opportunity is. Also, another piece of fiction, there are not 40-year mortgages for FHA. All it means is when they are negotiating with somebody to modify their loan, they could extend it out to 40 years, but a borrower is not getting an FHA 40-year mortgage, so keep that in mind. Completely different as well. Also, fact, I've got an awesome event coming up May 6th for the Kentucky Derby. It'll be at my pub in Snoqualmie Ridge and at Saints and Scholars. I'm going to take over a section of the pub restaurant for some great realtor partners such as yourself. So space is limited. Please let me know. We're going to have great apps, awesome, kind of dress prizes. We're going to make a good event of it and have a great time watching some horse racing and events around it at the pub with some good drinks and food specials and the whole bit. So let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. May 6th, around 3 o'clock is the post time for the Kentucky Derby. We'll probably do something between like 1 and 5. So more details to come, but just keep that in mind. If you're looking for a fun place to go for the Kentucky Derby, we'll definitely be making that happen. We appreciate your support. Don't forget, who you work with matters. We've had a 15-day close that we're 3 days ahead of. We also just saved a deal for a listing agent that we work with that had fallen out with another lender, and we're going to close it in no time at all. So definitely able to process things extremely quickly, be able to really support your borrowers, and then make things happen in an expedited fashion for our great partners. Let us know if we can help. We'll be available this weekend. Thank you. Appreciate you. Have a good one. All right. Bye-bye.